Hey, it's Friday. That's exciting, and it's just about time to kick off the show. But before we do, just a little reminder, you can email us.
Yes, you can.
wakeupclassy97@gmail.com.
Hey, you know Punxsutawney Phil?
The groundhog?
Yep.
Sure thing.
PETA wants to replace him with a 3D hologram, a giant 3D hologram.
Now, are they saying that that would be just as accurate as the groundhog itself?
I mean, yeah, because what does Punxsutawney do, really?
Well, they hold him up.
I know, and I'd wager to argue that Punxsutawney Phil has probably a pretty sweet little life.
Yeah?
I bet he is catered to. I bet he is
he doesn't
happy.
work for 364 days.
And I bet he doesn't have to find food. I bet he is fed. I bet he is just happy as a little groundhog could be. PETA has made an AI mock-up where the 3D hologram is 15 to 20 feet tall.
That's pretty big.
With words over his head that say 6 more weeks of winter or early spring. The winter version is blue.
Yep.
The pink one the spring one is pink with flowers around it.
Yep, I'm seeing
They can make him talk too, they say.
Oh, fancy.
They say they'll cover the cost of the hologram projector if the Groundhog Club is willing to retire Phil to a reputable sanctuary with his family.
Okay. Well, listen, I get it. What about all the guys in hats? What are they going to do? Because the town turns into like an old-timey thing. They all wear the coats and the top hats, and are they gonna like just parade around to the stage and then they go like the hologram comes up and they go ta-da?
I did not know there was a groundhog club, but
somebody's
apparently
gotta make
there
that
is.
happen. Yeah,
I see the AI version of the hologram. And it's blue for 6 more weeks of winter, pink for early spring.
Yep. But honestly, they just they pull him out of his burrow on Groundhog Day, the small enclosure that he's kept in year round, and then they pull him out, and then they go, look at him. And then a bunch of dudes gather around and they stare at the groundhog like they know how to speak his language or something. And then they hold him up in the air and they go, "He has spoken and he has said." And then they hurry and flip through the Farmer's Almanac and they go, "More winter." Yeah. I don't know how they do it. I don't get it.
PETA is claiming that it's harassing a shy animal.
Okay.
So that's their argument. I feel like maybe Phil has got a pretty sweet little charmed life. I could be totally wrong, but I bet they take very, very good care of him.
I certainly would hope so. I would like to not have Phil having a bad day. They've been doing that for a long time.
For a long time.
I was trying to see when this first started, but every Groundhog Day they do it. The inner circle, they call the guys with the top hats and tuxedos.
That's the Groundhog Club.
Yeah, the inner circle. Anyway, it's been going on for a long time, and I doubt it's going to change
I don't think
much.
it's going to change either, but I appreciate you fighting for the ethical treatment of animals, PETA. I really do.
Did you know he wasn't called Punxsutawney Phil until 1961?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What was he called?
The Groundhog.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And then they said, we should give him a name.
And they went with Punxsutawney?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Is that the name of the town?
I think so.
Okay.
How about we start today's show?
Let's do it. It's a doozy.
Is it?
Yeah, that's from Groundhog's Day.
The first step's a doozy. Ned Ryerson?
Thank you.
You know how in hey, good morning, by the way.
Oh, hi.
You know how in like a relationship they have that like what's yours is yours and what's mine is yours or whatever, however that goes. That's my version of it.
What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine.
That's right. Yeah, that's the same version, just said from the other person's perspective. Well, so I was reading this morning about some different house rules that people have set up, and I hadn't heard about this your shelf, my shelf rule. This is an interesting thing, and I don't think we need this because I'm cool with sharing most things. There's some snacks sometimes that disappear. And that's probably the only thing that would ever be on my shelf, would be old snacks that everyone would have to look at. But this is any food or drink that is on your shelf or my shelf is off limits to everyone else in the house. They don't have it's not on their shelf.
Okay.
So they don't get to have it. You're free to share your food, but if you ask for a snack on somebody else's shelf and they say no, you can't get angry about it. It's a your shelf, my shelf rule.
Got it.
Is that something that we look? I know one person in the house who squirrels away food because she doesn't want anybody to
eat it.
To eat it.
She is not a good sharer of her snacks.
That's right.
So she has me buy them. I
understand.
Snacks.
Yeah.
And then she goes, I'm taking this to my room.
Yeah. I walked into her room and I said, hey, why don't you have a donut? And she goes, shh, don't talk about the donuts. Someone else might know there's donuts in here.
She left the box by the garbage.
Yeah, but an empty box doesn't have donuts in it.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So, anyway, I don't know. That was an interesting rule.
I don't mind sharing either.
Okay.
If somebody says to me, hey, you got that Snickers in your stocking for Christmas? Do you still have that? If so, can I have it? I'd be like, yeah. Because guess what? I can get more.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. What about this rule? This is an interesting house rule. If there's a job, chore, or task that one of the people in the house doesn't want to do, they are allowed to invoke the right. That's what they call it. I would like to invoke the right, which then is a game of rock, paper, scissors. You are allowed to decline when someone invokes the right, but the loser must do the task.
Okay.
I feel like this happened a few times with crying baby and diapers. I think we invoked the rule unknowingly.
I think this happened a few times with crying baby and getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Crying baby and diaper changes.
I think, here's the thing, though, because the chore still needs to be done.
That's right.
Guess who's going to be doing it most often than not?
Whoever loses rock, paper, scissors.
That's not always going to be true.
What would happen, I thought was interesting, was that there were times when it was rock, paper, scissors, and you would lose, and then you would say, best 2 out of 3. And then we would do another round.
And I still lost.
Not all the time. There's a house rule this house has where this guy says, my wife gets the first chip from every bag, even if the chips are chips she doesn't like. She still has to eat the first chip of every bag.
Why?
That's a house rule.
Okay. I don't think we don't have any house rules like that. I don't think.
Do we need any of these?
I don't think that's going to change anything, because if I ask somebody to unload the dishwasher and they go, I'd like to invoke the right. I say, guess what? No, you don't, because I've asked you to do one thing. So just do the simple task I've asked you to do.
All right. That's fair.
Because as a mom, I don't get to invoke the right.
You could.
I could, and then who does it?
It says anybody else, whoever loses.
So when I say, I don't want to do the laundry, I invoke the right.
Yeah.
The kids do their own laundry, but it would be a tug of war between me and you.
But I don't mind doing the laundry. It's just sometimes you get to it before I do. We've talked about that.
We have talked about this.
This is one more here. No more than 2 episodes of each show per day so that we don't burn through the show. The last 2 episodes per season must always be watched back to back to avoid cliffhangers.
We don't have that rule either, because I fall asleep. In fact, I was excited for our show episode that came out last night.
Yeah, I finished it.
You did?
Yeah, on a cliffhanger.
Oh, I got to finish it.
I have to wait a whole week. Yeah, you have time today. You'll have time to watch it.
I will. I'll catch up. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Well, maybe we'll think of some fun house rules. We'll just start putting up house rules for the kids. They won't know what to do. They're like, why do we have all these house rules? Like,
deal with
it. This is where you live now.
Yeah.
You live in a house filled with house rules. Don't touch what's on my shelf.
Yeah. And don't squirrel away your food.
Yeah, that should be one.
I bought those snacks.
That's what I'm saying.
Your snacks are my snacks.
I'm going to go get some donuts.
My money.
Because somebody's hiding donuts.
There's a cow in Australia. I was going to say there's a cow in Veronika. Her name is Veronika.
Aha, okay, got it. Veronika, the Australian cow.
Yes.
All right.
Her owners noticed that she was using sticks and various
I
things
heard
around the
about
farm
this. Yes.
to scratch herself.
Yes.
And so they said, let's give her a tool and see if she can figure out how to use it.
Right.
And she did.
And it looks like kind of like one of those scrubby shower back brush things. Like it's a long stick with a brush on the end.
Yeah. Yep.
And she has figured out how to scratch her back with it.
Yeah. And she used the different ends. So
Yeah.
it's basically like a broom with a brush on the end. And she's figured out how to use both ends depending on where her itch is.
That's really wild.
I know.
Yeah.
The cows are getting smarter.
No, I think the cows have been smart the whole time. They just haven't been given the opportunity to show you how smart they are.
Plus, also, I feel so sad because can you imagine being a cow and having an itch on your back
Yeah.
and not being able to do a thing about
Well,
it?
they just twitch like when the flies land on them, and then they swing that little tail around. But that's the best they can do.
I know.
Here's what I read was that now they're kind of like wanting to do more research on the intelligence of cows because of this. Because they're like, wait a minute, cows might be a lot smarter than we thought. We should probably learn more about cows.
I just saw a video. She has it in her mouth and she's scratching her back. And then another video, she's got it and she's scratching her underbelly.
That's great.
Man, oh man, I bet she's like, thank you so much
Well,
for this.
and I know like they'll put up those brush things, like a car
Yeah.
wash for cows,
Yeah.
and they can rub on those, and they'll go crazy for rubbing on a car wash for cows.
I kind of want one of those.
A cow car wash?
There's times I can't reach my back where I need to scratch.
I'm itchy right now. Just thinking about it.
I gave you a back scratch yesterday.
I could go for more.
Yeah, I could
I
also.
could have a back scratch every day.
I know you
and
could.
I multiple times every day, and I'd never be like done. I'd be like, nah, just keep going.
I know that about you.
That needs to be like, I don't know, it's not maybe a service, but there needs to be some sort of solution to that. And a lot of people like make neck massagers and heated chairs that'll massage you, but nobody's out there going like, what about back scratches?
Yeah, but you can get one of those back scratchers, and
That's
it's
not
not
the-
the
that's
same.
not it.
That's what I'm saying. So if they make a back scratcher,
Right.
it's not going to be the same. It has to be from a person.
You think?
That's how it's the best.
Well, that's an awkward
But
job that
I know,
somebody
I'm
might be
gonna
able
say,
to have.
I'm not going to go do it because it's got to be you.
It's got to be me. It can only be me.
Yes.
You wouldn't hire somebody?
Or my mom.
Oh,
Or Emery. Emery gives
Yeah.
great back scratches.
albeit short.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's like, well, that's it.
She's like, I got my nails done. You want some scratches? Yep. And then she's like, there you go. I go, wait, man. All right. It's fine. Thank you.
Well, good job, Veronika. You clever little cow.
Yeah. Yeah, good for her. Smart little brain in that thing. Do they have just the one? I know they have multiple stomachs, but do they just have the one brain, I assume?
Oh, I thought you were talking
like an
about
octopus,
cows.
I think, has multiple. There's animals with multiple brains and hearts. And anyway, we got to learn more about cows.
I think they are. Research. Do it.
Yes. That goes on a shirt. Research. Do it. All right, your good news story for today. We are celebrating 7-year-old Mia Dates. She is from Linwood, Illinois, and she has demonstrated maturity beyond her years when she saved her father's life.
Oh.
This is pretty awesome. It was a
She's
quiet
7?
evening. She's 7, yeah.
Okay.
It's a quiet evening watching a basketball game that quickly turned into a crisis. Xavier Dates fell down a flight of stairs.
Oh, no.
He hit his head, and Mia didn't panic. She grabbed her dad's phone. She called 911 with total confidence. Just, I know what to do. I'm calling 911.
Good for her.
Yep. Paramedics arrived to what they called a hectic scene. Mia calmly secured the family's very protective dog into its kennel, and her quick thinking and calm demeanor were so impressive that paramedics noted that they might not have arrived in time without her help. Her bravery did not go unnoticed. Linwood's mayor, along with the local police and fire chiefs, paid her a personal visit to acknowledge her bravery and quick action. That's amazing.
Good job, Mia.
Yeah, she's unreal. 7 years old.
I know adults who wouldn't act
right
as well as you did.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of room for panic and stress and overreaction and everything else. Not with Mia. Nah.
She's
Stone
awesome.
cold. She's ready to go. So good for her.
That is awesome.
Yep. And it's good news.
That's some good news.
It is good news.
When you go somewhere, how long do you typically think to find a place to park?
Wait, what? What you asking?
Okay.
When I go somewhere, how long
does it
you
typically
actually take park?
I'm so
There's
good.
lots of words here. I just
know.
want to put them together in a complete sentence to help me out.
No.
How long does it take me to park when I go somewhere?
Yes.
Not long. The thing that takes the longest amount of time is finding a space because there's so many people in the town that it's hard to find somewhere to park.
That's what I'm asking you. How long do you think it typically takes you to find a place to park?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
It takes as long as it
Oh,
takes.
get out. I should have saw that coming.
That's how long
And
it
how
takes.
long do you think that is, Josh? It's very...
I've never kept track. Sometimes I get lucky and I pull in and boom, somewhere to park. Other times I have to go up and down aisles and I go, there's nowhere to park.
Okay, so then take an average.
Well, then some other times I go, I don't like how this parking lot spaces are so narrow, so I'll park further away because then I can park my truck with ease. And so it just depends on where I'm at. Everything's different.
Yeah, the place where I work, I think trucks should be banned from
agree.
parking in my parking area.
Same, and I drive one.
Yeah, because there's just no room.
Right. The narrow parking spots, and then they're not deep enough.
They say on average, people spend about 15 minutes looking for a space to park.
That feels long. I don't think it takes 15
It's average.
minutes. That means there's some people that are spending longer than that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, stop it. 15 should be the top end.
Yeah, but if you can't find a place to park, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Like we go to the grocery store. I don't like that parking lot because their parking spaces are straight instead of angled. And it just doesn't work. They need to be angled. They're easier to pull into and out of.
I agree with that because I feel like most people have a difficult time pulling in and pulling out of a parking space.
Right. But then sometimes we'll pull in and there's spots up right next to the store.
Those
that
are angled.
and those are sweet.
I know whenever I find those ones, I go, jackpot.
Yeah. Whenever you pull into a parking lot and you see one up close, you yell front row, even if it's not. Oh, front row.
That came.
And I go, okay.
That comes from my sister. And I know she always used to do that. And it didn't even matter if it was front row. It was like the first 5. And she'd go, ooh, front row.
Well, she'll be happy to know you're carrying that on.
I don't even think she knows that I do that or that she even did that.
Front row.
Ooh, it was always the same. Ooh, front row.
Great. What a win. Anyway. Yeah.
I actually don't like to park up close that often because...
You like to get your steps in?
No. Because there's too many people in that. There's too crowded in that area. There's too many cars and there's too many people walking to their cars. And so then I go, I don't want to have to wait for you to walk behind me so that I can back out.
Just hit them.
Okay, I'll try that next time.
Yeah. Should have been watching for my car. Not my fault.
I did have to wait. The other day I went to the grocery store and I had to wait. There was a truck that was too large. And I think the person driving it didn't realize how big it was.
Oh.
And it was trying to do a 6-point turn to get out of the parking
tough.
space.
I've been there.
So I had to sit and wait outside in the cold. I hadn't even reached my car yet, but I just patiently waited. Because it's frustrating when people are watching you do it. So I pretended to look somewhere
I'm not
else.
watching your terrible driving. No, it's hard. Parking the truck is difficult. Mine has a short hood, so when you pull forward in the spot, it feels like you're going to hit the car in front of you. But I get out, there's still 4 feet.
I know. Every time you drive, I go, ooh.
Yeah, it looks like you're way closer than you actually are. So that makes it difficult.
It does.
But that's why I usually back into spots. Because I've got the camera.
Easier?
Oh, it's way easier. I can tell if I'm in the spot. Yesterday, I went to do the school pickup thing, and there was somebody behind me, and I like to back into the spots, but I didn't want to create a traffic jam, so I just went around all the way. And by the time I got back around, there was a pull through all the way. So I was like, sweet. Through. But I pulled through, and then I noticed that all the cars that had parked were parked way over the midline, and so the cars were all pushed weird. So I pulled all the way through, put it in reverse, and backed up to where the line is. And then I went, hey, it looks like I'm sticking out 6 feet, but I'm not. I'm actually in the spot the right way. Everybody else around me is wrong. But me, I'm in there just right.
Okay.
It might take me a longer time to park than others, now that I think about it. But I can parallel park in a second.
You really can. You're an excellent parallel parker. And I need you to teach me how.
Sure.
I just don't want to learn.
It's really easy.
The other day I saw somebody try to parallel park and I went, you're not ever going to fit in that spot, bro.
Yeah. Parallel parking's pretty easy. It's just a game of angles, and you got to know where to line your car up to start, and then you just do it. And then boom, you're done. It's super easy.
Game of angles. Boy, that sounds fun.
Maths? No.
My nose is always cold.
This is a fact.
It's always red because when it's cold, it runs a little bit, and then
right.
I wipe it, and it's just red. I look like Rudolph all of the time.
Rudolph.
What'd I say?
That's what you said.
It's his name.
Rudolph.
How do you say it?
There's an L in there. Like wolf.
I said Rudolph.
No, you did that time. First time you said Rudolph. I look like Rudolph all the time. It's fine. It's cute. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's a woof, and that's Rudolph. It's fine.
I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, so it doesn't matter if I put on my makeup or not. My nose is just always red because I wipe it off by the end of the day.
Right.
So I bought a nose warmer.
Yes.
It's a crocheted little nose warmer.
It's like a little hat for your nose with strings that attach around your ears.
Yep.
It looks crazy when you're wearing it.
I don't even care because it gets the job done.
That's fine. But then you look at me and want to have a conversation, and I can't. When we went on our honeymoon, we had a little raft and life preservers.
Yeah.
And we went out in the little raft went out on the reservoir in the raft just to float around.
Yep.
I guess.
Yes.
I wasn't fishing at this point, so we were just floating around, just two people in big orange life preservers, like we had just, been saved in the ocean from a sinking ship. And here we are in a little tiny 2-man dinghy with big orange life preservers on, and I'm trying to have a conversation, and you said, I can't take you seriously. And I can't take you seriously has been the theme of our life together, I think. So when you put that on, immediately I go, nope, we're not having a serious conversation because you look like that. I can't. It's too much.
Okay. I was telling Emery about your CPAP machine that you're going to have to get soon.
Yeah.
And she goes, what does it look like? So I was showing her some of the pictures because you happened to be in the doctor's office.
All right.
And there was like a line of the different masks that you could
That's
get.
right. Yeah.
And so you sent me a picture and you go, I think I want the fighter pilot one.
Yeah, you said, which one do you like? I went, oh, fighter pilot, absolutely. And then I sent you a GIF of Maverick giving the thumbs up in the F-14. Yes. Let's go.
So I showed her the picture and I said, he wants this one, the fighter pilot one. And she goes, and he thinks you look dumb in your nose warmer? I went, thank you.
You know which one I don't like? And I told the doctor when I was in there, there's one that the hose connects to the top of the head instead of in front of the mask. And I said, I definitely don't want the 2-liter bottle one because it looks like it has a port like a 2-liter bottle top. And he laughed. He's like, I've never heard it called that. I can't do that. I can't be looking like a 2-liter bottle. That was too much.
Me over it.
Yeah, it was a teapot. It was bad. So, so I haven't tried them on yet. That's a thing I've got to look forward to. I get to try different ones and see which one's going to work. I think I like the full mouth and nose thing because because I'm a snorer, I tend to breathe out of my mouth. And so I'm thinking that probably is smart.
Lately, you've been snoring like this, where you go...
Like a tire that got popped?
Yeah, kind of.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
How's that to live with?
It's awful. And I do this where I look over at you in bed and I go, are you really making that noise?
Or am I just making jokes? See if she thinks I'm asleep.
Yeah, it's much louder than that. So I don't want you to say anything more about my nose warmer.
I'm not going to be wearing it around at the grocery store.
I don't wear my nose warmer at the grocery store. I wear it in the basement when we're watching a movie. It's cold in the basement.
I'm going to put on my mask and just have the elephant hose hanging down and be like, what's up? We're hanging out. That's not how it works. It's
Doesn't
just for
matter.
when I'm sleeping.
Doesn't matter. You can't give me any more grief about my nose warmer.
I can because I can't take you seriously when you wear
It's
it.
fine. I don't need to be taken seriously. Look at me. I don't need to be taken seriously.
Look at me.
You know how you'll be scrolling through TikTok or Instagram or whatever social media you have, and somebody will say, an influencer will say, people always ask me.
No one asks.
No one asks.
No one asks. A lot of people have been reaching out asking. No, they haven't.
People ask me, what hair products do I use?
No, they don't.
One.
No, they don't. You were given a product that you agreed that you would promote on your channel as a quote-unquote influencer, and that's the only line you know. That's like old radio commercials. There were a few like staple lines that people used to say. And they were like, for all your insert our industry needs. Like, oh, I have so many roofing needs.
For all of your vacuuming needs.
Right. Like, oh, cool. I have many needs in this industry. And you meet them all. That's great.
Okay, so I was watching a lady yesterday that was like, if I watch a video that starts off by saying that, she's like, I will not stop. Because no, they don't.
It's true.
That being
I just
said,
keep on swiping. People been done.
all that to say, I had a friend.
Would somebody ask you?
A listener of the show
Yeah.
asked me how my towel warmer was.
That is true. People have been asking, how's my towel warmer?
One person asked.
That's a people.
That's a people.
People have been asking. How's your towel warmer?
And
that is the moment that I found out that for a moment you were like, actually, it's not that great a gift.
It's a great gift, and I appreciate the sentiment. It's not what I expected it to be. Full disclosure, full honesty.
What did you expect it to be?
Well, here's what I learned, because I said it doesn't heat it. There's 3 different settings, a 15-minute, a 30-minute, and a 60-minute. And I have tried the 15 and the 30. The 15 did not get nearly as warm as I wanted it to be. The 30 does better, but it's still not like what I want it to be.
So my question was, did you put in one towel or multiple?
Because it can hold up to 3.
Right. 3 rolled up towels is the capacity, which I feel like it's designed to function best.
Not rolled up. You loosely put them in there.
They look rolled up in the picture on the box.
Well, the instructions say loosely put them in there.
Have you tried rolling it up?
No. The instructions say...
I know that like when we go to the chiropractor or when I go to the barber, their towel warmer, their towels are like nicely folded and rolled up.
Okay. I'll try that next.
But anyway, you don't want to like a tight twisted up, knot or anything. But it does show that you can fit like 3 rolled up towels in there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, that probably makes a lot more sense because they're going to take up most of the air space within there. So the warming effect is going to hit the towels, not the air necessarily that is around the towel that's going to say, oh, I'm hot enough. Right?
Right. You explained that to me. And so then the other day I was like, okay, well, I'll try this method. And I threw in 2 towels because 3 seemed excessive.
Okay.
It seemed excessive to do 2.
I feel like it's like a towel storage. Like, how downstairs we have the basket that 2 rolled up towels go in?
Okay.
I feel like you should treat the towel warmer upstairs as the similar thing with 3 towels in it.
It just doesn't.
That way, when you are done washing your one towel, you just put a new towel in there.
We don't have a lot of space in the bathroom.
I understand. I feel that.
So I have to fold it up and tuck it out of the way.
And 1 outlet, which is
correct.
What the basement has an outlet every 4 feet.
I know.
Upstairs bathroom 1.
And yeah.
Over by the sink.
I know.
And
that's the other.
Irons.
So 2 towels heats up better than just 1.
Yeah.
And of course, like the longer you put it in there, the warmer it's going to be.
Okay.
And then the cord, my other complaint is that the cord is not as long as I would like it to be.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't quite reach.
They make extension cords.
Oh. But again, I'm like, an extension cord? I don't want an extension cord in here. And you're probably not supposed to put the towel warmer plug into an extension cord.
Not a small one, not one of those flimsy ones, because it's a bigger cord, right?
Yeah.
Does it have on the brick for the plug? Does it have like a surge protector thing, or is it just a regular plug?
Just regular.
Okay, it'll be fine. It just needs a bigger gauge extension cord. Don't use like one of those little flat white ones,
Yeah, but then if I get an extension cord, then that's more stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That I'll have to roll up every time I'm done using it.
Let's just pile up the stuff in there.
I know. No, thank you. It's fine. It's fine. It's a great gift, and I appreciate it. And you knew that I had been talking about a towel warmer, so I do appreciate it. It's just not what I expected it to be.
I see.
But I'll keep playing.
Okay.
I'll find out what works best.
Did you use it yesterday?
No.
Okay. So how often are you, because you're bathing more often than you're using it?
I typically only use it when I'm taking a bath because I don't use it when I shower.
Okay.
Because that seems, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
I could never treat myself to a warm towel after a shower. What?
There's no reason why. I have no reason why. Just because the shower is quicker. And when I take a bath, it's like intentional where I'm like, no, I got to use my Epsom salts and I've got to get out my towel warmer.
It's a spa type thing.
Correct.
I get it.
Where a shower is like mostly routine.
I'd be using that thing all the time, though.
I know, but that's the point. You have to get it out. You have to plug it in, and then you got to get your towels in there. And then when you're done, you got to fold it up and put it away. But you can't fold it up and put it away automatically because you have to let it air out for a bit after it's been used.
You're welcome for that gift. There are a lot of people that create content online. Sometimes you stumble across somebody who you didn't expect to see. And that is the case with this elderly woman who does all kinds of things. She uses filters. She gives advice. She shares some life experience stuff. Just her talking to the camera on TikTok. And
okay.
She said something the other day that I saw that was a little bit profound, and I thought I'd share. She said, life is complicated because you spend the whole day trying to stay awake to go home to try to fall asleep.
I don't have to try to fall asleep. I lay down.
Or to stay asleep even. Like that's still like I'm asleep now. I want to stay asleep and not wake up. Like it's this cycle of I have something to do. I need to stay awake. But I just want to sleep. And now it's bedtime and I need to go to sleep and stay asleep. And it's a struggle. It's just a 24-hour cycle of struggle. It's like, that's adulting.
Just let me sleep.
Yeah. Being an adult is hard.
Being an adult is hard. I'm over it.
It's trying to stay awake when you should be sleeping. It's trying to sleep when you should be awake. It's a mess.
When do we stop being an adult? When does that stop?
I don't know.
When does that game end?
Listen, there's a theory running around that we're all 12-year-olds.
Oh, I absolutely believe that.
And
I would wager to believe that I'm just a little bit younger than 12.
yeah.
My mentality sometimes I go, no, I can't be in charge of things. What?
Yeah. Nah, that's a fun little one, though. We're all just 12-year-olds in aging bodies. Like, oh. Okay. Great.
And I don't want my body to age because it hurts.
You can't stop it.
I know it.
And there's no Band-Aids for aging. Like you scrape a knee, you get a Band-Aid. You're like, I'm good. I'll go ride my bike some more.
I'm not going to wear a flesh-colored Band-Aid. I'm going to wear a Dora the Explorer Band-Aid.
Go for it.
And you can't stop me.
Go for it.
Okay.
I gave you a Band-Aid the other day, and you said, this is a very sticky Band-Aid. Like you were impressed by my Band-Aid.
I don't know if I was impressed or if I was, but at the same time, I was like, this is going to be terrible to try and get off.
Weren't you just putting it on your finger?
Yeah, but.
No big deal.
Yeah, but you know how when it's on your finger, it gets extra gross because your hands are doing a lot of stuff and you're washing your hands a lot, and then it gets soggy underneath your Band-Aid.
Gross.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like, this is going to be terrible to get off because it's going to be gross.
I like when you got the fabric ones on your finger and then it starts to fray like cool jeans around the edge. That's always, I'm like, high fashion Band-Aid. Look at you. Frayed edge.
Frayed not.
All righty.
I was cooking dinner last night, and I asked you a harmless question.
It didn't present that way.
I was just curious. You were just sitting at the table. I was cooking dinner, and it popped into my brain, and I said, oh, hey, question. And you said, oh, this is a noise you made. Why do you want to have a long conversation? That's what you said to me.
Right. Because it felt like a heavy question.
It wasn't.
That was going to take a long time to explain or talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry that I want to talk to my husband. My bad.
No, it wasn't that.
I'm sorry. I wanted to have a conversation with you.
I was dealing with a headache. I didn't want to have a long conversation. That's all. It wasn't you. It was just that I was like, you know what I don't want to do is have a big talk.
I know. I got message was read loud and clear.
Right. I still answered the question. I think.
You didn't. I mean,
but in a short form answer.
Yeah, you like half-hearted your way through it. You were like, "Here's something to appease you." Well, stop talking.
It was, I was not feeling great.
I didn't know that.
You did. I'd been telling you that my head hurt. You were aware.
I was aware. Yeah, I was.
And then, then you were like, hey, let's get real deep on a conversation. And I went, or not.
What you could have said was, hey, let's table this conversation.
That's what I said.
No, you did not.
I said, you want to have a long conversation. That means let's not.
But you implied, no, let's not ever have that conversation.
Did I? or did that get like lost in translation?
The question I asked you was, hey, we've been together, married 20 years, together for 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
you ready for this? Get ready. Here comes the question.
I said, in what ways do you think you've changed in 23 years? What ways have we changed as a couple in 23 years? And what ways have I changed in 23 years?
And I said, why do you want to have a long conversation? Like you're in the middle of cooking, and this is what pops in your brain.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have answered these questions already in your mind, and you want to share that with me. But instead of just saying, "Hey, listen to what I'm thinking about."
No. I wanted to know your responses to the question. I had previously thought about it myself.
Because for the past 45 minutes, you'd been in your brain thinking about it. And then went, yeah, let's talk about it.
I was actually just cooking at the kitchen at the stove. Yeah. And I said, in my brain, thought, God, we've lived in many different places. I've cooked at many different stoves. Mm-hmm. And what other things have changed in our lives? And that's what spurred the question. Because my brain never stops, Josh. It never does. I'm aware.
But that was a big question.
I understand.
and my head hurt. And so I didn't want to okay, let's do this.
But I asked because the kids weren't around.
Yeah.
It felt like you were just quietly sitting at the table. I was quietly cooking. It felt like a very uninterrupted moment. Uninterrupted moment that we rarely find ourselves in. So
except for that headache I was dealing with, which you weren't feeling. So I get it. I understand why you asked. It's a fine question. It just it was going to be a long conversation, and I wasn't ready for it.
Okay, so we're going to table it.
Great. Until when?
Undetermined.
Oh no, that thing's going to sneak back out. Okay, how's your head now? I'll be like, oh, not good. Not good. You're going to ask that big question again, that multi-part.
No, I just have to find you in the right time. There are times, I know you well enough to know that there are times when you are happy to have long conversations and times when you're like, I just want to shut down.
Yeah.
And I just got you at a shutdown time.
That's right.
I got to get you at I'm happy to talk to you.
I'm always happy to talk to you. Sometimes for shorter amounts of time than others. I'm always good to be like, hey, how is it going? I'm good for one of those. Pretty much any time. But if you want to get in depth about stuff.
That could be a loaded question, though. If you want to ask me, hey, how's it going? That could turn into a long conversation.
Yeah.
Careful. That's a loaded question.
It's a tightrope, isn't it?
Yes.
We got to balance right down the middle on this one. We veer one side to the other just too far. We're done. Table it.
Tabled. It's tabled.
Put it in the parking lot, as they say in corporate meetings.
Right.
We'll put that in the parking lot. We'll revisit that one.
We'll circle back.
Great.
My office, my second job, my office is conveniently located where I get to see the takedown of the water tower.
Ah, yes.
And every day I show up to work and I go, oh, a little bit more has been taken off. And every day the people in my office, my coworkers and I, we kind of look and we go, how come we've never seen them, lower
a piece,
the pieces?
Uh-huh.
But there's chunks that have been missing. Every day there's more and more and more. And so we were like, I can't believe that we've missed the lowering of the pieces every time. So yesterday they had the final chunk that they were trying to take
from
off. From the bowl.
Yeah, the actual
portion.
Yeah, got it.
And there are two coworkers that are perfectly positioned near the windows. And so we tasked them with saying, you guys have to be responsible for watching because if we miss them lowering this last chunk, then that's it.
Then you're going to not ever see it.
Right. This is our last call. So we could see the fire. We saw the guys in the cranes, and then we saw one guy conveniently perched.
When you say the fire, let's be clear. What we're talking about is they use a torch,
correct,
to cut through the metal, and they've been slicing it into pieces that are then, with the crane, they drop and lower them down.
Yes.
So when you say we saw the fire,
right.
You mean you saw the sparks and stuff from the torch cutting.
We kept calling it the fire because the people
Got
that
it.
are not close
Yeah.
to the window, the coworkers that are further back, we kept going, can you still see fire?
Right. Okay. All right.
And then, okay, so here's what happened.
What happened?
They had the torch,
Yes.
and then they moved back over to their little basket thing.
Okay.
We called it the orange
The orange.
because the device that they were in was orange. So it was fire, orange.
Wow. This is great. Hold on just for a moment, because I do want to just state that this is, in fact, an office of women. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so you and the other ladies in the office have called things fire and orange.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
It makes sense to us.
I'm
we all
on
knew.
board. I just want to make sure I understand, because I feel like in a group of dudes, they would have been a little more technical with the terms. Like basket.
That doesn't matter.
They're in the crane basket.
Okay, so
They're
they
using the acetylene torch.
they moved from the fire to the orange.
Got it.
And then the orange was kind of moving. And so we were like, this is it. This is it. They're going to lower the piece. And then that took a long time.
Yeah.
And they were kind of in the basket for a really long time. And then they had to go back
They were in the orange.
and do more fire. They got out of the orange, out of the basket, and back into the fire. So I think
They aren't doing, they aren't doing fire from within the orange.
no, they were not.
They have to get out of the orange to do the fire.
Correct.
So they got back out, did some more fire, then got back in the orange.
Correct.
And then what happened?
And then we waited and waited and waited and waited.
Yeah.
And it was very much like you kept having to check out the window just to make sure.
Yeah.
And then finally, they lowered the piece. Well, the people in the basket were lowered first
In the orange.
in the orange.
Yeah.
And then
Sticking with your terms here.
the piece was lowered via
Wow.
crane.
What a moment.
It was a moment.
So it is strange to, it's a strange sight to see now, because the entirety of the tank portion has been removed at this point. So now there are just blue legs
Yep.
and a part of the center pipe, at least as of yesterday that I saw.
Yeah, yesterday
So the
afternoon.
center pipe and the legs are all that remain of the Idaho Falls water tower at this point.
Yeah.
Great update.
Well, so what happened? There was a woman who had come in to purchase an item,
Yeah.
and she was from out of town, and she saw us all looking out the window, being all excited about watching the piece come down, and
Yeah.
she asked what was happening,
Yeah,
and I
what's
said,
going on?
"Oh, this much beloved water tower
That's right.
is
It's being demoed.
coming down," and
Yeah.
she goes, "Oh," like she didn't understand.
No, she's not from here. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
And I said, "Listen, if they lower this piece while I'm not watching, it's my last opportunity. So I got to help you with your transaction so I don't miss the lowering." And then as she left, she goes, "Sorry about your water tower."
She got it. She picked it up real quick, didn't she? Okay, so then they lowered that. Then what happened?
It was a slow process. They lowered.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were all kind of befuddled about how we had missed all the other pieces being lowered because it was such a slow process of being lowered.
Gotcha.
And
But every time you looked up, there was more of it gone.
yeah,
So now I'm curious, now that they've done the removal of the tank, they
Right.
probably take the center pipe down, I would assume, is next. Because it's kind of in the center of the thing. And then they'll take blue legs down, I bet. So what are you calling that? Is that just blue? They're moving the blue.
yeah, red and blue.
They're moving the blue. All right.
Are they going to do it the same way, I wonder? Like they'll just use the blowtorch and
You
Piece by
gotta,
piece by
right?
piece?
I think you have to at this point.
I also want to know how heavy it all is.
2 pounds.
I think so. I think you're right.
It's all in increments of 2 pounds. It's 2 pounds multiplied by quite a few.
I think you're right.
If you divide it all by 2 pounds, you'll find out how much it weighs. It's a bunch of 2 pounds. 2 pounds at a time.
It does change the skyline a little bit.
It is interesting, isn't it?
I have no sentimental
Right.
attachment
Yeah.
to the,
No, I get you.
but it is kind of sad to see it go.
It is different for sure. And I think what's interesting is like when you go to things like a farmer's market, for example, and you look south down Memorial across the bridge, it won't be there.
Right.
Like that's probably when it'll set in that like something's missing.
Right.
Like it's just something different, right? And I think that's interesting because it's been there for 80 something years.
I think
87 years, something like that. Close to 90 years it's been in the eye shot for so long. And there are people that will move here and they'll not know any different. But I think you get the people like I was born and raised in Idaho Falls. So for me, it's like, yeah, that's been there my whole life. It's always been there. And I think that's where the sentiment comes from. People would go, well, it's such a drastic change to my reality of what I'm used to seeing every day. So I think that's probably the big change. But it is interesting. It's been interesting to watch it get taken apart and disassembled. Yeah, very fascinating.
Goodbye, water tower.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's next.
It's already in place.
No. I'm not that. Not the new tower. I mean, like what do they do next? How do they take the next parts
I know
down? Because you can still see the supports up there. Like there's still things that are going to get. It's going to get shorter and shorter and shorter.
It's fascinating
and then
to me.
There will be one guy with a push broom,
and I wanted
cleaning up the last dust pile, and then it's like done.
Done.
Yeah.
And months and months and months of logistical planning and
years,
prepping,
years of planning,
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, really interesting.
There you go.
Thanks for the update on the
on the
fire and the orange. Yeah, really appreciate that.
You sent me a video yesterday, and I don't know if I should be offended or.
Did you see the scenery?
I did.
Wasn't it nice?
So it was
It's a couple.
It's a couple in a canoe.
That's right. Well, yeah, okay.
A kayak.
It's a kayak, yeah. A 2-person kayak, and they've got the skirting on, and it's a beautiful still water, and they're just kind of paddling away. Well, I should say he's paddling away, and the video says, this kind of sums up 35 plus years of marriage, and he's back there, and he's paddling and keeping the kayak moving forward, and he's like, I could probably use a little bit of a break for a minute. And he says, if you want to go ahead, now would be a fine time to throw in a paddle. And she sort of just goes, mm-hmm. And you can't see her face. It's just the back of her the whole time. She's wearing like a coat. She looks like she might be a little cold. But then she paddles like a once on the right, once on the left, and then sets her paddle back down. And you can hear the exhaustion in that man's life when he goes, that was good. Enjoy the ride.
We will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, we took a canoe ride a couple of years ago.
I have a wonderful picture. It's you in the front of the canoe, so you can see the back of you. And then our daughter, who this was several years ago, so she was pretty little. She's sitting in the middle of the canoe. And I took the picture from the back. And that was a lot of paddling to get across that water to go watch the salmon that were spawning.
I helped.
Oh, I know. Sure thing. It was fine. It was good. You were a little unsure about how to best assist in the canoeing. And I had done several different canoe courses, and I'd done 50 miles of canoeing through the what's that area? The whole Island Park area. I've been on all of that water for
the Buffalo
a week.
River.
We
Buffalo
did
Creek,
Buffalo River. We did Big Springs. We did the coffee pot stuff. We did
so you're
Henry's Fork. We did
an
Bear
experienced
Gulch.
canoeer.
All over the place. Yeah.
And I am not.
Right, but that's fine. But so the person in the front of the canoe is technically the engine of the canoe. And the person in the back is supposed to steer.
Okay.
That's really the function of a canoe.
Okay.
And if you have multiple people, the person in the middle and the person in the front work together to power the canoe, and the person in the back is responsible for steering it.
Mm-hmm.
Or also powering it. And steering it, which sometimes happens.
So you're saying that that's a perfect
I'm just it's not uncommon for the person in the front of the canoe to just enjoy the ride.
Okay. But what I'm saying is you sent that video to me to say that that's what our marriage also looks like.
No, I sent that because it's hilarious. And I wanted you to watch it because it's very funny.
Okay. It was funny. I chuckled.
Yeah. She gave it her all once and then put it down.
And then said,
that was good.
You're doing a fine job.
That was good.
Continue with the paddling.
Enjoy the ride.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. That was a big assistance you gave. Good push. That's all. It was very, very funny. It's a good video. Search that one out if you haven't seen it. It's great. All right. We've been on several different topics of things we've seen online. And so we can't stop just yet because there's one other thing I got to tell you about. And this guy, he's talking about how in every relationship, there's a clean person and a dirty person. And it's not that one person is dirtier than the other. It's just that at any given moment, there is a level of clean that is an expectation from one person that is not the same expectation from another.
Okay,
and
true.
he said that he and his girlfriend right now are in a bit of a conflict because she comes over to his apartment and sees things that she thinks are dirty that he's like, why would I clean that? It's not dirty yet. And so that's kind of an interesting thing. And he said she came over and we took the covers off the couch cushions and washed them. And he said, before I met her, guess how many times I had done that? And the crowd says, probably 0. He goes, you're close. He goes, I didn't even know that the covers came off the cushions. He said, I thought you got 2 chances. You spill on it, you flip it over. If you spill on it again, you get a new sofa, which is a very funny bit. But then I started thinking about it and I went, yeah, there are times, and we've talked about cleaning timelines where I go, there's different levels of dirty that are like, that needs to be cleaned now. And we're on completely different pages most of the time.
You and I?
And that's okay. But that is an interesting insight into real life relationship.
I think it's more about, like, it's less about dirty and more about clutter between you and me.
That's true.
I think we both have levels of piles of stuff. So I sometimes have piles of laundry by the bed. You sometimes have piles of laundry by the bed.
Yeah, because I'll throw like clothes that aren't ready to be washed into a pile and then I put them away like a day later or something. Yeah.
Or like you have piles of paper that you need to sort through. And then sometimes I'll have piles of paper I need to sort through.
Right.
And so it's more about piles of clutter than being
that checks out.
Dirty. Because I don't think either one of us are dirty.
Yeah.
I think there are levels of our house that could be like really deep cleaned, but.
Yeah, but then this got me thinking about, like, we used to have this blue furniture.
Yeah.
That was our primary furniture. And you used to, as part of a regular couple times a year, you would take all the covers off the cushions
and
wash them
mm-hmm.
and then put them back on,
mm-hmm.
which never in my life prior to you have I ever washed a couch like that. Never.
I washed those because we had little kids.
I get it.
And we had a dog who would lay on the couch. And so I washed those regularly because sometimes I was like, ugh, I can't even handle sitting on this couch.
Well, that furniture's long gone now.
It is.
But it was cleaner than it ever was before it got tossed out. But that was so interesting because I've never, ever, ever, growing up, we never took the covers off to wash the couch.
Some couches don't have, like...
That's true. Our upstairs couch right now doesn't have a cover. If it did, you'd probably have washed it.
If it did, I would absolutely wash it.
Yeah.
100%. Sometimes I wash the couch pillows, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because the covers come off on the pillows.
Right.
So I wash those.
Sure thing.
And I wash the...
Do you know how many times that would get done if it were just me? Never.
Now,
listen, would never get done.
When I met you, you had a basement apartment.
Yeah.
And you were actually a very clean boy.
Yeah.
Your house...
Other than dishes. I hate dishes so much. That's my crux.
But even your bathroom was clean. You were very tidy. You were a neat and tidy dude.
Yeah.
You still are neat and tidy.
Yeah.
But you used to clean your bathroom when you lived alone, but I can't remember the last time you cleaned our bathroom.
Well, I don't go around bragging about it. Hey, I cleaned the bathroom today. Sometimes I just do regular normal cleaning stuff and just don't have to broadcast it.
Tell me the last time you cleaned the bathroom.
Actually cleaned it or did a thing in the bathroom? Because yesterday I did a thing.
What was the thing?
Well, I put the new toilet paper on the roll right when it ran out. Yeah.
So when's the last time you actually scrubbed?
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Scrubbed what?
The toilet.
Oh, not that long ago. Within the past couple months.
Get out of town.
You don't think so?
Get right out. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Do you think it's longer than a couple months?
I don't think you've ever. We've lived in that house 14 years.
I have. Yes, I have. What is that face?
Tell me.
If you could see in your radio or wherever you're listening, the look I got just then was you know what it looked like. It looked like, are you kidding me right now? What? That was that face.
Speaking of bathrooms, though, I used to share when I lived in college. I shared a bathroom with a roommate.
That's right.
And I would occasionally wash the shower curtain and the shower curtain liner.
Yeah.
And she used to say, you don't need to wash that. You don't need to wash it. And maybe that's true because it's not necessarily
the liner or the outside?
Both.
Okay.
I used to wash both.
You still do at our house.
I still do.
All the time. I know.
She said that wasn't necessary. I think it is every so often. Who's right? Who's wrong?
Does it matter?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I
mean, it could be a thing. Maybe not. I don't know. But what's the harm in doing it?
Right.
You know?
Right.
One less thing you have to think might be dirty.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, when it's clean, it kind of helps make the bathroom smell a little bit cleaner.
Okay.
So
that's important.
Can't be wrong.
See, I'm right because I can't be wrong.
Now, do you even know where I keep the bathroom cleaner?
Dude, I have lived there long enough to know where stuff is stored.
Okay.
And I have used it. In the past 14 years at our house, I have used it.
Okay.
Have I used it as often as you? No. But I have used it, and within the last 6 months. Don't shake your head in disbelief.
I think it's probably within the last 3 years.
Okay, for sure. Guaranteed in the last 3 years.
Not the last 3 months.
Let's go 6 months.
Get out.
Have I vacuumed? Yes. Have I swept and mopped? Yes. Have I emptied the dishwasher and loaded it? Yes. Have I had to hand wash dishes? Yes. Have I taken out the garbage? Yes. Mowed the lawn? Yes.
I'm not saying.
But what about a toilet?
I'm not saying you don't contribute.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just the one thing. It's weird. It's self-cleaning, I think. I've determined that the toilet cleans itself because this is the way it goes. It's clean. Somehow, some way. Magic toilet cleaning fairy. I don't know.
Shaking my head.
I know. Yeah, no, I see it.
Hey, what's something that you've always wanted to have in your house?
I've always felt it was convenient to have a garbage disposal. So I've always wanted to make sure that was something in the house because not having it's just not good.
Got it.
I always thought it'd be cool to have that like hot water on tap. My grandma had that where you could just turn a knob and there's instant hot water, like boiling hot water on tap.
Yeah.
That's fancy. Or one of those faucets over the stove.
Yeah.
So when you got to fill a pasta pot, you know, you just swing that over and turn that on. I've always thought that was neat.
That is cool.
So that's the kitchen.
It'd be nice to have. Okay.
No, I don't know.
No, keep going.
No, that's fine.
I didn't think about the pasta pot filler.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That thing's pretty bougie.
I would like a walk-in pantry.
That's nice.
And
I agree.
also,
We have like a converted coat closet pantry. It's just not it.
Mm-mm.
But we have no room for it.
No, we have an old house.
Well, it's not like from the 40s old.
No,
it's just from the 70s.
They just built things smaller.
It was built smaller. As they say, it was built smaller.
And a walk-in closet.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Nice.
I mean, all you'd have is just more clothes.
Yeah, that's true. But you'd also have just space.
I mean, how much of a walk-in closet do you think I could fill up?
It would be nice for me because currently my dresses live in a closet downstairs.
Sure.
So they don't live in my bedroom because I don't have room.
A whole bunch of stuff in a closet downstairs, too.
So wouldn't that be nice to just have all of your stuff
I mean,
in
it's
one
like
closet?
coats and stuff. It's not anything I'd want to be like dealing with every day. If I had a bigger walk-in closet, I certainly would have, all that. I think I would like we talk a lot about how I don't like a bath because I think it's icky.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a jetted tub would be, it's like an inside hot tub.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'd be into that.
Me too.
Maybe like a master bath would be nice with the sinks separate from the bathroom part. The his and hers sinks,
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be convenient because then it'd all be in one spot.
You want your own
that'd be
sink?
Nice. Yeah.
You don't like to share my sink?
Mine will be clean and dry at all times.
Mine is clean.
Mm-hmm. Because it's a shared space. And there's no countertop. If you had countertop, you're telling me you wouldn't have stuff around your sink? You would have stuff around your sink.
No, I put my stuff away.
But if you didn't have to because you have a countertop, I think you would have, if you didn't have to put your mirror and your makeup bag and all that stuff in the cupboard and you had countertop, it would be on the counter.
I disagree with
where
you.
Where it'd be convenient. It might be in a drawer.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But it would be accessible. It'd be easier accessible.
Sure.
Than it is now.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Anything?
I would have stuff organized in drawers as well, but mine would be dry.
Did you always want to have a large TV?
I mean, yes, I guess.
You got one.
No, I know. But it hasn't, having a home theater, I think, has always been that would be really cool. And,
got it.
And that's, built it. It exists, which is fun. Yeah. Trying to think if there's ever, it's pretty small stuff, I think. I don't think I've ever been I got to have that.
When I thought of the question, the immediate thing was like a bigger closet and then a bigger pantry.
Mm-hmm.
But you said the pasta pot filler, and I was like, yeah, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want that.
I'd like to have a gas stove. I think we've talked about that. I think that would be nice to cook on.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to cook, so I think it'd be nice to have that. I think it'd be cool to have a kitchen that was large enough you could have the thing with the pans hanging on it above the island thing. I like that.
You do?
I think that's cool.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I think, because then you just grab a pan and you're cooking. You don't have to get down in the cupboard where they're all stacked. I don't care for that.
Yeah, I just want more space. I think that's what it all boils down to. Because our kitchen cupboards are small.
But bedroom, same thing.
Just
more room in there, room enough to have a chair.
Yeah,
would
I know.
Be cool.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Somewhere to sit and put on shoes.
Yeah. Or to throw laundry on top of.
No, that's not what the chair's for. It's for sitting, not for holding laundry. If you have a laundry chair, good for you. You have enough room in your room to have a laundry chair.
If you have a chair in your bedroom and you have a pasta pot filler and a walk-in pantry.
That's right.
Good for
and vaulted ceilings. Come on now.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
No, really.
I have a garbage disposal. That's important.
Take that.
I got that.
And a towel warmer.
No way. Would you rather this or that?
Would you rather have winter last an extra 2 months or wildfire smoke all summer?
Oh, winter. I'll take two extra months of winter. I won't like it, but I'll be able to breathe.
I think so.
I'm
That's what I'm
not
going to pick
looking
too.
forward to. A lot of people are talking about this upcoming season could potentially be a bad wildfire one. I think we've had bad wildfire seasons every year, but they're saying that because of the way the moisture's been, that it could produce more rampant wildfire.
No, I hate that.
I know. Just want everybody to be careful. That's all. Be smart. Don't be crazy out there with your Tenorite and your hot exhaust on your cars and four-wheelers and side-by-sides and all that other stuff.
What's
no
Tenorite?
fireworks. Oh, it's like gunpowder stuff. It's the stuff people use to make big booms when they're trying to do gender reveals that start things on fire.
Aha.
Yeah. So don't do that.
No. Don't burn up the earth.
Yeah. So, as we look forward to that, I'm going to say longer winter because I don't like the smoke of the wildfires when I'm trying to backpack and hike and fish and be out in the wilderness enjoying my time.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it's all hazy and stinky.
Same, bro.
So
Same.
I'm picking longer winter.
Same, bro. Same.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Good job, bro. Would you rather this or that, bro?
You turned on a video last night, and let me explain what the video was. It's a couple, a man and a woman, who are building their own cabin.
That's right.
And then on their property, the video that you showed me was just the woman who has built on their property like an outdoor, like a small little...
A primitive little cabin shelter thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And when you turned this video on, I watched it with you, and then the only thing I could think of is this something that he wants us to do? Do you want to build our own cabin and have an outdoor primitive cabin? Is something that you want me to do? Was there an ulterior? I know that you watch it because you like it, but was there an ulterior motive where you were like, I really wish Chantel would build an outdoor primitive cabin, and that she would go, like the woman was like doing archery and she had her own little fire. Is that something that you would like for us?
This is such an interesting question. Do you watch videos with the mindset of, if I watch it, it's because I want that for myself?
Sometimes. Not always.
No.
Okay, good. Phew.
I mean, not entirely. Like, do I want a cabin? Yes. Do I want an outdoor experience with you and the family and the dog and all of that? Yes. Like, all of those things are true. Do I want to see you drive a four-wheeler pulling a trailer with a little chainsaw in it? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Do I want to see you chopping down some logs for firewood? You bet. Those things are cool. Yeah. Do I expect you to go full survivalist and like start building and lashing together a door and stuffing all the cracks with moss? That's never going to happen.
No, but okay.
But it'd be fun to watch.
No, I don't.
Do I want to see you unpack the portable hot tent stove and put it into your makeshift cabin and then figure out how to safely operate it with the tarp you've fashioned for the roof on your primitive cabin so that it doesn't melt your tarp? Yeah, I think these are skills I'd like to see you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not, you didn't show me that video because you're like, this is like.
No, but later on when I show you the next one, you'll get the clue eventually. No, like what?
Okay.
No, there's no like, boy, I wish I had this life. No,
Okay.
I don't watch videos for that reason.
Okay.
It's entertaining. I learn some stuff. I think it's really like it's nature therapy in the winter for me.
Okay.
Like I'm watching people do stuff outside that while I'm comfortable in a warm house.
Okay. It was entertaining and I liked it. But then the whole time I was like, God, I hope he doesn't think that I want to do this.
The whole time. Do you want to hook up the trailer to the four-wheeler and go into the woods with a backpack of stuff and camp for a night?
By myself? No.
No, you and the dog.
No.
Your best friend.
No. With the Jack Russell? No. Yeah. With our old blue heeler? Yes, maybe. But not this dog. No. Our old dog, yes.
Why? What's wrong with Luna? What's
Not the
problem?
new dog.
What's wrong?
Bro, she's so much work.
Oh, she'll just sleep all night. You just know it. What is that look?
You don't know her if you think she's ever going to settle down.
You took her on a float trip and put her in your kayak and had a good time?
No, I did not. I did not enjoy that 6-hour float trip. Driving the 4-wheeler with the trailer, cutting down wood, fine. I'm fine with all of that. I'll make a fire. I don't want to sleep on the ground in the cold, in the snow. Thank you.
There's an insulated mat and then a warm sleeping bag. You're not going to be cold. Plus, there's a fireplace going.
No.
It's warm in there.
No.
What'd she say it was? Like 32 in there?
No.
That's good.
That's not good. No, thank you. No. I don't want to do that part. 32
degrees in the building, and you're in a 15-degree bag. You're going to be so warm.
You showed me that video because you wanted me to do it. You're trying to convince me. I know it.
I know you can.
You're trying to convince me that it's fun. Look how fun.
It is fun.
Look how much fun this woman in this video is having.
She's
Look how
had
much
a great
she enjoys
time.
it.
She had a great time.
I knew it. I knew it. You don't care about my happiness at all.
What kind of video will I pull up tonight?
I don't know.
I watched a whole video about hot springs the other day.
Great.
Oh, it was awesome.
I'll do that.
Yeah. I'll show you that video tonight.
Okay, great.
And we'll see, because I have pinned all of these locations.
No, you told me.
These are all places we can go.
Then take me. Let's go.
It's a big drive.
Fine.
And some hiking.
Great.
All right.
We talked about this yesterday.
I
I'll
know.
go.
Okay.
I'll do these outdoor things. I don't want to camp outside in the snow.
Why? I'm doing it tonight. It's no big deal.
I know. That's fine. I'm going to be warm in my bed. Thank you.
I'm going to be warm in my bed.
Okay, good luck to you.
On my cot with my insulation and my sleeping bag in a tent at 9 degrees.
Yep. Have fun.
Come on. Everyone think of me later on tonight when you're all cozy. I will be camping outside in a tent in my sleeping bag.
Of your own choice.
Sort of. Yes and no. But yes. All right. Well, hey, that's what I have to look forward to tonight. And hope you have a great weekend. We will be back in the studio on Monday. That wraps up the show for today. Of course, you can listen on demand. We've got almost 400 episodes. Where are we at now?
I don't know.
We're getting really close. We've got about 390 episodes of the show available on demand.
That's
so you
cool.
can listen anytime. Huge archive. Everywhere you get podcasts, you search up Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, and you can listen. It's free to go back and listen to the archive.
It is free.
Enjoy the show, would you? All right.
Free entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
That's right.
Have a good weekend.
We'll see you back here on Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.